Hello, this is Deborah. I'm back and I have a new drawing that I'm working on. Um, I have this little character that I've created, and glad to have everybody here and hope everybody's having a good day. Kind of get things backwards. But this is a little character I've created, and I'm not good at copying things over and over, but I'm trying. See, I'm using him in several different things. So now I've got to make him look like he's smart. This is like the opposite of him acting crazy. So he's smarter here. So I've got to try to make this weird guy that I've created look smart here. And that's not easy. So I've kind of drawn him in a suit a little bit. I haven't even drawn his face. So this is some of the work. You know, this is not fun. It's not fun at all because it's hard. I've got to try to do that. So I look at his face because I'm kind of a copy artist. I have to see something to draw it and keep looking at it. So I'm looking at his face. So I'll go from his face to down here and just start. I mean, you're going to do it wrong, more than likely. So I'm just going to try to start. So, okay, his head's kind of wampus shaped. Now I'm trying to look at two things, the camera and the picture. So forgive me if okay, I know that's going to be too small because his finger's kind of big. So, am I doing it backwards? I could be. I could be breaking all the rules. Oh, Lord, I probably have broken all the rules. This is how I do it. So, rules or no rules. So I'm going to do it wrong first, probably, because, you know, his face is kind of, how would you call that? Kind of egg-shaped, but, almost like a guitar pick. It's like a guitar pick shape, if you know anything about guitars. So here I am. I can't draw looking at the phone. Just can't. I gotta look at the paper. Alright, here we go. So I'm trying to draw this guy. See, maybe I could show both. Let's try. Okay. Here we go. Now his face is going to look a little more mature, I hope, because I'm trying to show the difference. Now, I can tell this is all now catawampus. But that's okay. I can correct all that. I can correct. Just move his shoulder a little bit. I can correct this. Or make his head a little bigger. Or move his head over here a little bit. Maybe that's what I need to do. This is the work. And see, this is where a lot of people stop, right here. They stop right here. Maybe his head should probably be lined up here. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to move his head over instead of moving the shoulder over. I think it'd be easier. I want the best of me to come out in this. So I had a moment of prayer and listened to some beautiful, uplifting, soul-lifting music. Because I want God to shine in my work. That's what makes us drawn to some old artists. You can see God in their work. You don't know that it's God. A lot of people don't. They just know that it's got a light that draws them. So I'm praying that somebody will be able to find some healing when they need it. We make things more beautiful, I said in one video, but we also bring healing. Artists are prophetic, and we bring healing through our work. We do a lot of things. We kind of stir up trouble sometimes. that needs to be stirred up. Okay, I kind of got a little face shape going here that I can work with. Now, it may not be right yet, but I can work with it. So I'm going to work with it. All right, so his eyes are, he's kind of cartoony. This is not some intricate drawing that you're going to learn. I'll just start drawing his eyes. I mean, that might not be in the right place. You just got to start. Man, you look like an alien from Mars right now. That's okay. That ain't the end result. That's why I have that. Called an eraser. Because we make a lot of mistakes in life just trying. We do. But we've got to try. Because that's how we learn. He looks like he's smoking. He's supposed to be thinking, but he looks like he's smoking. So I had to change that a little bit. Maybe. But I want him to look like a smart. Now his ears are bigger than that. Smart. See how I went from eyes to ears? I jump around. There's no rhyme or reason to anything like this. I just kind of move as my brain moves. That's what you have to do. Alright, that's some, may not stay his ears, but that's the beginning of ears. I see ears. Okay. And let's see. He does have a cute little round nose. Maybe I can make that finger a little shorter. Yeah, I don't think his finger's going to be that long. These are things you learn as you go. You keep looking up at the drawing, kind of to see how you're doing. He does have eyebrows, so I'll give him an eyebrow. Kind of manly eyebrows, which are kind of thick. Let's see, this side of the head may be too short. No big deal. I'll be changing that probably. Do a lot of erasing and changing. At least I do. You probably will too. Especially while you're learning. If you're a creative person in any area, if you know you're a creative person, try it. Try to draw. Try to paint. You may surprise yourself. You will surprise yourself. You absolutely will. Because if you have that creativity, I think I want to have him kind of looking up. So I'm going to make sure his eyes, the light is looking. There's the light, the reflection. So he's going to have brown. Does he have brown eyes? I think he does. Yeah, he has brown eyes. So he's going to have brown eyes. Are these eyes perfect? No, but go look at your own eyes. They're not perfect either. One's bigger than the other, more than likely. So, make this little light reflection. I don't do a lot of detail in these little cartoons. If you see that eye, you see that eye, and you see that he's looking up, that's enough for me. Give him a little eyelashes. Not too much. Sorry, we don't want to make him look like he's wearing false eyelashes. That wouldn't be look like a serious businessman. Now we can tell his forehead's too short. Looks like a woman right now. So we'll square off his forehead a little bit. Now I can do anything I want to at this point because he's wearing a hat. So he's not going to be wearing a hat. He does kind of look feminine right now. Well, he does too. So, So here's a decision I have to make. I want to continue with this or make him look a little bit, I don't know. We'll see what comes out of my brain. You'll surprise yourself. You really will. See what, I'm going to raise his forehead up a little bit right here. His head's turned, so the top of his head's going to line up with his nose. I'll just lay my pencil and kind of give myself a little direction there. I think I'm doing okay. Could probably look better. So it's... Am I an expert drawer? I am learning right now. I have never been somebody that draws. I never liked drawing. And here I am on social media teaching drawing. See, God can do anything. And why am I doing this? Because I'm motivated to do it. You have to go with what your motivation is in life, period. I mean, that's your gut. That's God. God leading you. I'm 11 minutes in and I don't have his face completely drawn. So I don't want this foolish grin that I've got here, this guy. I'm wanting a serious look. So I'll just start. Maybe his lips are kind of close together, maybe. Is that what I want? I don't know. Just start drawing. This could be his upper lip. And then he's got his lower lip. He does have a big mouth. I have made him with a big mouth. He does have lines. I made him with lines. This is my creation. So I've got to make him look more serious. And his jawline, with his mouth open, looks one way, wide, and all his faces seems like is up here at the top with a little bit at the bottom when his mouth is open. But I'm going to have his mouth closed, so I don't think his jaw is going to look that pointy. It's still kind of feminine. See, I create my own problem. I don't know. I'm going to work on this. And I'll erase it. That's why I like using a light pencil in the beginning. If I was using one of these graphite pencils, darker colors, pencils now come in all kind of shades. But if I was using one of these, it would just be awful having to erase that over and over. But instead, I use a light free pencil. But you can buy pencils. I just bought some recently. But I'm still using this free one. But use a light pencil is my point. Now, I've got to change him. He looks too feminine. But he does look close. Somehow, if I have to put a beard on him, he's going to look more masculine. Whatever I have to do. Alright, I think I'll stop right here and just encourage you to get your, this is not a hobby. You got to do it. You got to do it. It's God-given. Let God use your skills to let Him shine. Somehow in your life, let your light given by God shine through. See, he just looks prettier and prettier. The more I do, the prettier it looks. See, I've created my own problem. I'll figure it out. But what I'll do is I'll just keep changing him a little piece at a time. Because, see, this is not something I'm copying out of a book. This is creating right out of my head. So, to get him right, I'll know when he's right. Because he's my baby. He's my creation. So I'll know when I get him right. But he's not there yet. But I'll keep working on him. And you keep working on yours. This is the hard part. Squeeze through it. You're going to come out smarter. You're going to come out a better artist on the other side. A better human being. So get at it. Get your art. Get to doing it. Whatever it is that God give you to do, has given you to do. Be blessed.